No. I think that, like, right now, I guess I should say that I vote Democratic, right? I vote Democratic. I have been since I've been voting. But certainly not because I like the political parties or how they've, manifested in the United States, which have been a divisive force because we have two main political parties. And I think that it's created this crack that we can't quite see past to see the greater whole of, like, humanity. Probably. I mean, but at the same time, if you're gonna, wave your flag and, throw up your Statue of Liberty, we're a country of immigrants. How many times have you heard that? We're a country of immigrants. I just think that America has sold itself from the very beginning as, the great whore that she is. She has sold herself from the beginning as someone who is open-armed to people with dreams and who just want to be equal. So in America, everybody gets an equal shot. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, blue, gray, fucking what language you speak. None of it matters. When you come to America, you get an equal shot as a person, as an individual, as a human being. You get an equal shot here. And I think people are chasing that. And I think since we advertise ourselves as that, regardless of what kind of shit happens, we need to be mindful that those are our origins, whether we like them or not. I think it's stupid. I think walling off a landmass like that is stupid simply because humans are adept at tunneling. They've been building boats for, my sister Jane says, maybe 25,000 years. I don't know what the fuck she said, but it was something like that. It's just a wall across a landmass can't stop a human being from traversing to your landmass. So in that regard, I think it's stupid. I would like it to go to a U.S. federal level renewable energy fund that simply goes for federal employees like TSA, like you can check my balls at the airport, but can you also put solar panels in the desert and run those so that, we can become a renewable energy country and you can just provide the country with free electricity. So I would do $5 billion like that. I would probably put it to Department of Energy research projects into solar energy collection and whatever technologies they're working on, and I would probably fund the smartest ones and hopefully come up with a plan for a pilot plant, and then from there, if people want to collect unemployment or whatever, fine. We got a project for you to work on, and we got a job for you, and you can make a good, honest living, and at the same time, we're going to become completely energy interdependent while that happens. I would do like $5 billion. I would do more like that than build a fucking wall. That's a really difficult question to ask. I think you do it like the European countries do it, where the mechanism to come in is relatively easy for a short duration of time. So whether you give them 30 or 60 days, automatic, like, yeah, you can come into the country and hang out, and like countries that we're on friendly passport terms with, as far as getting visas or things like that. But I think when you ask about immigration, you're asking about allowing people like up into the system, like how do you get a social security number? How do you do things like that where they're legit? Because people can come live fucking and stay wherever they want to. You can't really control that realistically. And I would never recommend any kind of Gestapo fucking military force chasing people around the country, trying to chase them out, I don't know. It's just how hard is it to get a social security number? We need to decide on that, I guess. And really, you're born here, you're a fucking citizen. If you're not, you're not. And I get that, but so many people came to America. So how do you reconcile those two things? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, like I said. I just think that we really should have an open place where we talk to people and we look in their backgrounds and, we try to take the best and the brightest to become Americans. Well, I didn't know what to think about that at first. I didn't know how he was going to actually achieve that. To just say that you're not going to be allowed to go from the United States to Mexico sounded extreme, and I thought, what does that mean? And then apparently what it means is that everybody that can come to the United States is going to in the next fucking half hour. So Texas was talking about all these towns that were flooded because he said that. And then, but you got to look at this man. He's a psychopath, and he wants so desperately for this wall to come true that to say I'm cutting off funding to the countries that most desperately need it. So that whole northward push to the border, he's just trying to create this flood of people to the border so that he can justify his stupid wall. And it's like to manipulate, to use your office of President of the United States to manipulate things in that manner, in my opinion, is not only juvenile, but it's criminal. And I sincerely hope that people see that way.